Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata 353. As you may remember, Duryodhana was in his tent. He thought of the picture of the coming death of Dushasana. It had been painted vividly by Krishna and Bhima. His frame shuddered to think of it. But he brushed away the thought and stood up. He told himself that he was not going to allow it. He would stop it somehow. Listlessly, he prepared himself to rest, but not to sleep. He was too upset to sleep. Suddenly, he got up from the bed. He walked to the tent of his grandfather. He sat by his side and said, "Grandfather, I'm unhappy. 8 of my brothers have been killed by Bhima. You, Drona, Ashwatthama, Krupa, Kritavarma, Bhurishravas, Bhagadatta, and Vikarna were all there. Could you not have prevented the death of my brothers? Each one of you is able to defy the gods in war. Why then could you not do this for me? This strength of the Pandavas is something I cannot understand. How is it that they are able to stand against you all? How are they able to win every day? Please, tell me that." Bhishma smiled gently. He said, "My child, Duryodhana, this is what I've been trying to tell you all these days. Even now I'm telling you. Make it up with Yudhishthira. Live with the rest of your brothers. Do not let this terrible war continue. I've been trying to tell you that it is not possible to defeat the Pandavas. You want to know by what power they are able to withstand me and Drona? I'll tell you. They have Krishna with them. That's the reason why they are invincible. Krishna is the incarnation of Lord Vishnu, and he has been born in the world for the destruction of evil. The greatest of the great walks the earth of ordinary people by the name Krishna. The Pandavas are men who have not swerved from the path of Dharma, even by a hair's breadth. Krishna has therefore become their friend. He's taken it upon himself to save the 5 Pandavas, and with his help they are destroying evil in the world. This earth will have a bloodletting of all the proud, arrogant kings, and will be the purer for it. The Pandavas are invincible. Please do not entertain the slightest doubt about it. So long as Krishna is with them, no one would hurt them. I ask you to consider their strength once again. Stop this war. 4 days of fighting have shown you how it is all going to end." Duryodhana listened to the words of his grandfather. He got up and walked away quietly to his tent with his head downcast. Bhishma sat for a long time. He was feeling sorry for his grandson. But he knew that Duryodhana would win or die. He was the last person to think of any compromise, especially in the middle of the fight. He was jealous of his reputation. He could not bear to be called a coward. He would walk to his death, even if he were convinced that he should not have fought with the Pandavas. With a tearful sigh, the old man lay down. He could not sleep either. His mind was crowded with so many thoughts. He saw again in his mind the beautiful way in which Arjuna fought with him. He then thought of the valor of Abhimanyu, the child. A tender smile lit up the face of Bhishma. He saw again Krishna with the chakra in his hand. It would have been so wonderful if he'd killed him. He would have got release earlier than he thought. But that could not be. His mother Satyavati had told him that he had no right to die until the Kuru house had been established firmly on the ancient throne of the Pauravas. That meant he had to live and see the death of everyone. Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.